Welcome back. Right about 140. We're here just below 2400. See if we can push into the 2400s. So we've got Leafeon and Electivire. Not great. This could be carrying Flamethrower, which would be doing quite a bit. We do have some good options though. We have Glamora. I mean, Glamora gets beat by Earthquake. We have Donphan. Wigglytuff isn't bad. I think Donphan is the safest for now. Even if this is Ice Punch, it will be doing left and half, and we have a Bandit Earthquake coming in. Okay, Bulk Up, that's fine. Again, Earthquake is still a KO here. Yeah, Electivire is a nice Pokemon to get rid of, because it's just, like, generally fast enough, and it has a lot of good coverage. Anyway, Sunflora comes out. I think we gotta go Toadscroll on this. It's our only, probably our safest switch in. Although, what do we do after that, though? That's the real problem. Like, realistically, Grass Move coming in, right? But we just don't do anything back. Wigglytuff? I mean, we could go Wigglytuff. At least Wigglytuff we can knock. I like Wigglytuff then. Yeah, Toadscroll just doesn't do anything. Oh, they get the Sludge Bomb. No poison, though. So I could go for the knock here, but Glamora is pretty much a free switch in now. I'm going to shoot for that. They could be Scare Fire Blast, we'll see. No, they don't really care. So we'll get our rocks up. Might be Electivire coming in, but now that we are getting rocks up, we're in a little better shape. Wigglytuff, though, is not well off. But Sunflora is getting weakened. That's what's important here. Okay, Clawster comes out. So obviously this will blow me up. This is a good entry for Toadscroll. This guy's got a lot of strong attackers. Water Pulse. Confusion is annoying. That's not Spec, so this is gonna be the AV one. I mean, they might just try to stay in. I could go for Spore, I could go for Giga Drain. I think Giga Drain's a little safer because Sunflora, right? And we'll hit ourselves. Okay, so not great, obviously. Leaf Storm is just free for them. I'm gonna go Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff unlikely to ever get healthy again. Okay, Earth's Power. A little odd. Trying to catch Glamora, I guess. But if you're gonna Earth's Power, I'm gonna go Leafeon. Get a Sword Stance up. See if we can make something happen. They're actually gonna stay in? Okay. I mean, 34%, don't really care. So we'll get rid of some Flora. Electivire and Clawster, neither should be coming in. They both died a Leaf Blade. If Clawster comes in, I'm highly suspicious of like a Terra Dragon or something. I would sub if that comes in. Electivire can't really do. Doesn't really have anything to do. Inteleon, however, this is a big threat. I think this is where it's Terra Dark. Because otherwise, I could be losing this really easily. Yeah, I want Terra Dark and get rid of Inteleon. No. No, and Leafeon. My Leafeon was taken from me. That's really bad. That's very bad. We can't really switch into Ice Beam even. Yeah, we have to let Leafeon go. Yeah, that's what sucks about Inteleon. Even if you get it right, you get burned. We'll go for a knock here. Yeah, Inteleon is just really bad for me. Obviously freezes. You know, the 10% chance they actually stay in. Okay, it's weird. I'll take a Drain Punch if you're gonna stick around. I mean, they know my team. They know Inteleon blows it all up. But again, they still have 2 other guys. This is a bad spot. Hydro Pump will not knock me out because I got rid of those specs, but Hitmonchan mostly dead. Not bad. Not great. Not bad. Yeah, no, it's bad. Electivire, we can still deal with Donphan. And we still have ideas with Glimmora. I mean, it's not over, but it's not a good spot. So we'll go Donphan. They do Ice Punch. But we do have Earthquake coming in to kill. Oh, they go Terra Ground and bulk up. Don't really care. Because we have Toadscruel. I mean, they'll take me out here, sure. But so kind of suspicious, Terra. Okay, so they give up Terra for not a whole lot of value. Kricktune's annoying. But we can go Glimmora on that. And it can't do much. So if they go Clawitzer here, they're pretty safe. And I feel like they should be going Clawitzer, which makes you want to go, like, Hitmon. But the problem is if they stay in, which they've kind of been doing, then I'm in trouble. I'm going to Sludge Wave here. Okay, crit on the Sludge Wave is cool. We're still too low, though, on everything. Yeah, I think we're just going to lose to Kricketune likely here, because Knockoff is just free. Oh, now they get the Sticky Web. Well, if we live this, we can Mortal Spin it. Oh yeah, they pounce. That's never gonna kill. Okay, so Kricketune dealt with. We're still alive. We've got Toxic Specs going. Weavile... oh. Well, maybe not. Yeah, we just have to dodge. We just have to dodge Triple Axle. Unlikely to happen here. They hit 2. Yep, that's game. Hitmonchan does not have Mach Punch. That is tough, man. We're going to lose a lot of Elo for that. Because they were not very high relative to me. Yeah, that's... I mean, getting frozen by Inteleon really threw that game out of whack for me. Because otherwise, Leafeon would have been cooking. Leafeon would have been in a great spot. But instead our little guy got frozen, and there's just not much to be done about that. Late game, though, it looks like Weavile is kind of insane to my team anyway. But then again, if I don't get frozen on Leafeon, I never have to go Hitmon. And so then it's a different story. Yep, free sucks. That's my analysis of the game. Dumb stats effect. It's never fun. It's just like an annoying part of the game, because like if you're in a losing position, you have to start going for Ice Beam freeze and Ice Punch freeze, whatever. And it's just not competitive. Like, it's not skillful. Like, at least other statuses, you can proc reliably, you can play around them, but freeze is just like, you're totally out of it. The only thing you can possibly do is try to get hit by a fire move, which is unlikely. I mean, at least it's not Gen 1 kind of bad, where you're literally never thawing out. But, still pretty gnarly. Anyway, Scyther into Typhlosion, not great. We have Chandelure, though, which is pretty great. Yeah, we always go Chandelure here. Yep, so there's Eruption. I can just drop in a Fire Blast if I'm feeling crazy. I can drop in a Fire Blast. Okay, so Komala comes in, but it's going to do a lot of damage. Oh, yeah. That is Assault Vest, I think? I think it has to be Assault Vest. And we're still likely to kill. Well, likely. Okay, Chandelure. And I don't mind if they go straight back to Typhlosion, because it doesn't do much. Like, what is it? It can Scorching Sands. Giratina walls that thing. More of a long-term solution. Mimikyu out. Can we... Yeah, we can sit on this with Claude. We can just totally sit on Mimikyu. Venusaur will be trickier. We can go back to Scyther here. Go for a little dual Wing Beat. Even if they want to go something like Mimikyu, we can at least break the disguise. The Eternatus is Rocky. It is Rocky Helmet. Not great, because they also have speed. Yeah, we just go Claude here. Avila comes out. Okay. This is a little spooky, because this thing could do stuff like Terra Ghost. We don't switch into Avalanche, really. I can go Chandelure for now. I don't think you Stone Edge here. Yeah, Avalanche, whatever. And Shadow Ball is free. Nothing switches into Shadow Ball. The Eternatus, that's fine. Can go back to Claude here, drop it into Earthquake. Or do I want to get ahead of Venusaur? The problem is Scyther gets dunked on by this Eternatus. We can at least get some chip here. I mean, I can kind of go back and forth between Giratina and Claude, right? Because I can gunk here. Some nice damage. I can also just go Scyther, try to bait this out, go back to Claude or something. Yeah, Venusaur is going to be annoying to get rid of. Okay, so Avila comes back up. We, again, can't really switch around this thing. I'm going to Toxic it. Because the thing is, we can recover before Avalanche ever hits. So we can actually kind of sit here for a bit. Well, maybe not too much. Yeah, that Avalanche is just so... Why is it so strong, man? It's 60 base power. I'm not hitting you. Okay, I think it's time to get Regieleki in the game. Because we still deal with Typhlosion. Mimikyu's a little scarier now. Okay, there goes Avalugg. Good riddance. Okay, Mimikyu out. We can Volt away on this. Yeah, we're just really weak to Mimikyu, actually. Yeah, because the problem is it's just so free to go for, like, Swords Dance and stuff. Oh, we just live Shadow Sneak. Never mind. The Eviolite coming in handy. I think Chandelure slurs and everything. We can just go to that. And now I can start throwing off. I think, yeah. I don't really see a point in tearing anything else. Yeah, because now we can just do big damage here. They do call me out with Flamethrower. Fair play. But you're still dying. And they don't know about... Oh wow, they go Venusaur. Interesting. They don't know about Giratina yet. So do they Terra here? I can always just Volt out. Oh, yep, there's Terra. Very good. Yeah, there's no point in me staying in because I'm positive on material. So there's just no point in me staying in there. So that's Scarf. We can just Volt on that. Into Giratina. And Dragon Tail. Actually, no, Shadow Ball. We don't want to miss. Yeah, that's game. And we get a whole 9 ELO. What is this, man? Where are these matchups? People who are like 200 ELO below me. It's a little bit of a scam, if you ask me. I'd love to fight someone who's in my range. Because, the punishment for losing is quite high, and the reward for winning is pennies. It's peanuts. Yeah, Terra Water. Not a great idea. Yeah, I think if they're a bit... I feel like when you're a bit higher elo, you kind of usually see a Venusaur maybe just stay in there and not Terra. Because it's a mind game there. It's like, Volt Switch is free. You know that if you're playing Venusaur. So going for Terra Water is risky. It's always risky. It's riskier than just not using Terra. Because the Volt Switch is always the safest thing you can do. If I'm scared if you're going to go Terra Steel or whatever. Yeah, so I just Volt to get out of there. Worked out. And yeah, having Giratina in the back, that was nice. Are you... Oh, you're even lower. How is this even possible? I'm like 260 elo higher than you. I'm not sure what's going on here. Anyway, Toedscruel into Arceus. I don't love this. This thing is the Dragon Dance set. Which means I can't switch into an Outrage or anything. But we do have Ice Shard. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Spiritomb here. Yeah, because I know you want to just Dragon Dance up, so we can go... We could also just... Can I Pain Split here? You're fat. I can Pain Split once, because even if they Dragon Dance, I don't die to a +2 Outrage. So I can Pain Split, stay pretty healthy here. It's healthy enough to take another Dragon Dance. Oh, they just actually switch out. Because they're going to value that. Arceus, okay. But I have Poltergeist into you. We have crit Poltergeist, apparently. Now they can just roost off this damage. So it's not super helpful long term. We can go Toedscruel now. Just spin. This shouldn't have any ice moves. It has an ice move. Am I stupid? Possibly. Well, I can Earth Power now. Keep getting Empoleon low. And let's get some Breaking Power out. It can't have ice moves. I'm stupid, man. I'm just dumb. Go for a third chop here, because it will KO. Overquill. Well, now I wish I had Sacred Sorted. Yeah, Overquill is actually a big problem for Qianpao. Let's go Swanna here. Okay, that is banded. That is a banded crunch right there. I can knock first, so I can live the crunch. And now I can just Brave Bird guarantee damage. And can we just go back to Qianpao? Yeah, you can go Qianpao again, just Sacred Sword this time. Yeah, because Third Shot could miss the kill. Very likely to get a kill, but it could miss on the roll. Oh, and you have a Sceptile. That's not great. I do have Indeedee. And I do have Hyper Voice. It's actually Substitute, not a big problem. Oh, we get a crit? Yeah, Sceptile has to get out now. But I want to make sure it leaves. Or it can Terra Steel. Okay. Plan B. Infiltrator Spiritomb. Okay, they're going all in on the Sceptile, which, to be fair, isn't in a very annoying spot. Okay, they missed that. Okay, Shadow Sneak's a kill now. Okay, Sceptile gone. Spiritomb still healthy enough to deal with Arceus. And they have ideas with Empoleon. We have speed control. We're in a good spot. Of course, we still don't know. Okay, yeah, like Belly Bolt problem. This could Toxic me. But actually, should really limit what I can do. But what I would love to do is try to win with Kingdra. I think Spiritomb's too important to let go here. Yeah, because there's the Toxic. Yeah, I can just start spamming Psychic now. Just to keep this... force the slack off. But Thunderbolt's gonna just nuke me. Yeah, Belly Bolt is not good with... Yeah, it's just so much damage. I think we can Wave Crash here. Yeah, Belly Bolt is just so fat. No ground type, you get messed up. And we had a ground type. Did not play it very well, though. Okay, we have to go Chin Pow now. Sword Chop is free, no Terror for them. We still have our Terror fighting. Or Terror Poison on Spiritomb, I guess. Empoleon, you're dead. Regidrago? Ooh, no. This could be bad. Okay, Outrage does not kill. But the problem is we don't do a ton of damage back. I'm gonna Pain Split here. Oh, Dragon Claw. And we're full health now. Beautiful. Can Foul Play again. Now, they should be going Belly Bolt. Yeah, because Belly Bolt can just heal here. But if they attack, they're in trouble. I think Terra Poison is correct here, because Terrifying just doesn't do much for me. Yeah, I'm going to Terra Poison. Deny the Toxic. Oh, we crit them? That's even better. Okay, so we have guaranteed like 50%. Okay, the play here is the Foul Play. Shadow Sneak into Ice Shard. We've got it. Because you shouldn't be able to heal. It should be like Heavy Slam, Flare Blitz, other two moves. Ice Shard will pick up the kill. Okay. That was scary. Definitely had some good luck. Like, getting rid of Belly Bolt was a crit. Huge. Really the Spiritomb game, huh? Spiritomb really kept me in that. Otherwise, because I mean seemingly everything they brought out was just giving me conniptions. Arceus Dragon is scary. Belly Bolt is also giving me huge problems. I mean, my idea there before I crit them was to just poltergeist and keep them low, because after that, we Ice Tool Crash. Belly Bolt will eventually likely fall to that, right? Like, the end game concern isn't getting rid of Belly Bolt, it's having Arc Dark and or Arc Dragon in front of us, ready to just Dragon Dance. I don't know. I guess I sure did what, like, it's doing like minimum 4. I think Ice Cold Crash is a guaranteed KO, actually. Now that I think about it. I wasn't actually looking. So I think actually we're fine. As long as we hit Poltergeist there in the end, I think we're fine. And hit Ice Cold Crash. So, not guaranteed, but getting the crit on Belly Bolt gave me a guaranteed play there at the end. Another suspicious lack of metal. Again, dude. I cannot... It's just... Apparently no one is playing right now. No one who is around my rank is playing. And this is not a good lead matchup. This is... quite bad, actually. Because if this is banded... we just can't switch in. I can try Premier for now, but I don't like it. Okay, so not banded. I guess that's great. But, the problem is now this could be like AV with Wild Charge. I don't know. I just have no information yet. Well, I can go for Sparkling Aria now. They go Hydrapple. I don't really know what this is going to do. Because we do have Draining Kiss. Actually, I guess I do know. This wants to Leaf Storm, he doesn't it? Oh, Giga Drain. So actually, that doesn't beat me. We can Toxic Spike here too. Vespa Queen, getting its moment here. Giga Drain. I actually want to look at Weavile again, man. Get out of here. I want to look at this calc again. I want to know, are you... Okay, that's Specs. No, it isn't. I'm a liar. I don't know how to read. So that's going to be like AV or something. And we actually have a really strong U-turn if I want. Like a U-turn that could almost kill you. I'm going to go for it. Ooh, they get a little fancy. Sneasler in. We do have a Spother, though. Weavile is a little too free to come in. Oh, yeah, that's a hefty U-turn. It's got a U-turn out here. Okay, that's Banded Sneasler. That is a Banded U-turn. Okay, so we get some chip on Weavile, which is nice. I can go Primarina here. I mean, can I just Call Mind? I feel like I can Call Mind here. They go Hydrapple again. I don't care about this. This doesn't do anything to me. Can't even Dragon Tail me out. Yeah, get Drain. Let me show you a real healing move, buddy. Yeah, Giga Drain doing 30%. Not good enough. We'll just eat all of your health. We'll do it again. Why not? And I'm thinking this is not the set. Okay, so I could get crazier. I could go Terra Steel. I think I'm going to. If they call me out, they call me out, but they don't. And yeah, we'll just take you out. Getting rid of Sneasler and Hydrapple really opens things up. Okay, so you're going to... You could actually do either move. I don't really care for a Spothra. We'll sack that. We can go Samurott now. Get a Razor Shell going. If this is Terra Grass, we do have Banded Weavile. So instead we'll see their Weavile go down the toilet. Ice Cube. Ice Cube's a little bit of a problem here. Because we only have one special attacker, really. I mean, we have Vesper Queen technically, but, you know. We'll go Primarina for now. They do go for that. Yeah, I might be in trouble here. I mean, we still have Registeel. We still have Registeel. For now, though, I just Sparkling Aria. Oh, Terra Ground. Very poor decision, my friend. Okay, no longer from. Ice Cube gone. We get another +9. DPKA. We are still net net negative, even though I've gone 3-1. That's. We'll go for one more here. Hopefully, go net positive. Again, though, the ELO differentials have been crazy tonight. Yeah, though, luckily they picked just the worst Terra there. I mean, I understand the idea of, like, trying to, you know, get the super effective move going, but, like, it's never going to work out for you when you do that. Because I have no reason not to click Sparkling Aria, my strongest move. And, here's another Ice Cube. What have I done to deserve this? Although this time we have a lot of strong attackers. I'm going to go Whimsicott just immediately here. I want to deny Belly Drum, right? Do it again, fun. Do it again. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna mess up Ice Cube here. Pretty sure I can Encore this. Alright, well, there's Gliscor. Actually, we just sub on you. You can't do anything. They get Toxic Spike down. We can spin that later. For now, I can just put on a Leech Seed. Start doing Whimsicott stuff. I can also Encore the Gliscor here. Or I don't even really need to do that. I can just Moonblast. And the thing is, Go-Go can't set up on me. Because I can also just Encore that. So I'm just kind of looking real nice here. Although if they have a Ghost type to spin block, that's an issue. But for now, looking nice. Now the problem is Moonblast just does like 0 damage into Go-Go. But we can kind of wear it down. Yep, so we're gonna do that. Can always just Moonblast again here. I don't have to Encore yet. They go back to Gliscor for reasons I don't entirely understand. Okay, back to Go-Go. This time they want a Milk Drink here. Or they'll Horn Leech again, so I can Encore you. The sub goes back up. Gliscor comes back in. This thing's taking a lot of damage. Damage on Gliscor is always much appreciated. Again, I can just Moonblast again here. Because I just kill Gliscor. They go Go-Goat. I don't care. I can sub up again. They Horn Leech again. Again, I'm going to keep you from ever getting a Milk Drink off if I can. They can no longer go Gliscor. Okay, crit is annoying. If they go for a Milk Drink here, though, I mean, they should be scared, yeah. We are running low on Moonblast, though. This is pretty ridiculous. Okay, got a little crazy there. That's fine. They're just gonna protect here. I'm gonna go Iron Treads now. Yeah, this Gliscor... Man, these guys are just immortal, huh? I've Moonblasted a billion times, and it just doesn't matter. At least I can spin here, get some spikes going, or some stealth rocks, sorry. Because we also have, like, Giraffe. We have a lot of strong attackers into this. Oh, we also have Sapsipper Giraffe Rig. So we can nasty plot up here. They would have to Terra Ground. And even then, we're out damaging them, so they can't really heal on me now. Giraffe Rig in a nice spot here. But if they Terra Ground, I might be in trouble, huh? No Terra Ground. They'll just crit me. Right. Okay, well I have Bug Buzz coming in now. This would be a situation where Terra Ground starts messing me up. They just go into Gliscor, though. I'm gonna get my web down. While you pull your Gliscor nonsense. So I can spin on Gliscor here. Go-Goat is almost dead. Gosh, Gliscor is just so annoying. Okay, they're putting on more Toxic Spikes. It's not a correct play for them because I can just keep attacking. If you're Toxic Spike, can you even hit Thunderous? I don't think this can even hit Thunderous. Oh man, this Gliscor is so annoying though. Because he can just sit around forever. Their Acrobatics is decently strong. They've knock off the... Okay, don't care about that. We don't even care about Ice Cube trying to come in on a special or a physical attack because of the web. Right, so we're going to see that here. I get rid of that. Oh no, whatever. Thunderbolt will KO here. I mean, Thunderous isn't a good spot because Gliscor can't really do anything to it. Okay, Meowstic, I will U-turn on. Yeah, you're gonna get your Reflect going. I think it's a good time to go for Stonejourner. Just get something going here. Or do I want to go back to Whimsicott? No, the problem is Whimsicott lets Gliscor out of jail, so to speak. I can just Stone Edge here. Oh, we get the crit. Thank you, Stone Edge, paying off. Finally, the high crit chance of Stone Edge really paying dividends there. Now, I do have to be careful here because the Toxic Spikes are going to go up, and I can't get rid of them. Thunderous Galvantula, don't care. Whimsicott will be kind of ruined. Okay, they protect there. It's really like, am I choosing Stonejourner or do I choose Whimsicott? Because again, the problem with Whimsicott is just not strong enough into that Go-Goat. Although Go-Goat can't switch into it. It can't switch in to a Moonblast. So I'm actually going to go for this. Okay, Moonblast, they're going to get their Toxic Spike up. They're going to protect here, because you're Gliscor. What else do you do? Okay, we catch Go-Goat. Perfect. Now I have Leech Seeds. Because Go-Goat is dead. Perfect. Now this could be Psychic Noise. Which will just kill me. There's nothing he can really do about that. I can go for Leech Seed, though. Oh, or not. I can just die, actually. Okay, Galvantula looking pretty good here. They can get their stuff up. Or they can go straight to Gliscor. That was also an option, I guess. I don't think I agree with it, though. Because now I can just go back to Thundurus for free. They're going to keep protecting till Kingdom Come. But they only have Protect. There's no sub or anything to deal with. They can't go Meowstic on this, because Meowstic dies to Acrobatics plus Rocks. And we have a lot of Acrobatics left. They spent a lot of time dealing with Moonblast, which also has 24 PP, but Acrobatics is just another big problem for them. I mean, it's got to be their last guy coming out sooner rather than later. Both of us still have Terra. This should be Terra Water only. So Gliscor, we're not going to see Terra. That's just like a losing play. Yeah, okay, Meowstic dead. Very good. Shiftry comes out. Is there any risk in Acrobatics here? But I can also just U-turn for free. Oh, you could Sucker Punch. That is a lot of damage, my friend. That is a lot of damage. Getting Bug Buzz now. This is trouble now. Yeah, I was not thinking about Sucker Punch. We have ideas with Stonejourner still, though. For now, I think Thundurus is my weak connection now. If I keep Galvantula healthy, I can beat Shiftry long term. Yep, so Stonejourner time. Yeah, it's just Stonejourner time. I'm not going to ever use Terra Electric. May as well go for Terra Fire. Give me the strongest Heat Crash I can get. And now they're in trouble. So you can't protect. Something has to die. Either Gliscor dies and does some damage to Stonejourner, and they go Shiftry, and then Shiftry loses to Galvantula, unless they crit. Or they go Shiftry now. I think I've got this. I think Heat Crash is too strong and Stonejourner is too bulky. They go for a double protect. Yeah, it's not going to work. And I don't think Shiftry even kills here, no. Stonejourner is a big boy. And were you also... Okay, you're actually a bit higher. You're almost 2300. So I get a little bit of elo here. So 4-1. We're going to end it there. I think 4-1, I am plus 9 elo. But you know, that's how it is sometimes. If you want to be the best, you gotta win a lot more than you lose. But anyway, that's it for today. If you're still with me, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.